So this is Unit 4, Standard 1 Review. Identify domain and range and differentiate between relations and functions. The first one, identify the domain and range from the given graph, then tell whether it is a function. So looking at number 1 here, they give us, I know it's kind of hard to see, 4 points on the graph. So those ordered pairs, this first one, -2, 2. The second point is at -1, 4. Point number 3, 0, -1. And then that last point over here is 3, 4. Your domain, those are all of your x values. So here are x values, -2, -1, 0, 3. So our domain, -2, -1, 0, 3. The range, those are our y values. So we have 2, 4, and -1. We don't have to write that second 4 because this first one includes all of the 4s in the range. So in order, the range is -1, 2, and 4. Is this a function? If you were to draw a vertical line through each one of those points, that vertical line touches 1 point. So that means this graph is a function. Number 2, given this graph here, your domain, remember those are your x values. So here in this case, we have some arrows here. So that means this function is going to continue to go to the left for forever and continue to go to the right for forever. So we would be from -infinity, less than or equal to x, less than or equal to +infinity, or you could write all real numbers. So it's everything left to right, +infinity, -infinity. Your range, those are your y values. Here, the lowest y value you have, your graph touches your x-axis. So that's a y value of 0. So your range, all of your y values are greater than or equal to 0. Is this a function? If you draw your vertical line test through your graph here, that vertical line touches that graph once and only once, every single time. So yes, that is a function. So number 3, identify the domain and range of the relation, then tell if it's a function, explain why or why not. So similar to problem number 1 up above, the domain, those are all of your x values. So here we have 5, -8, 3, 8, -7. So listing those in order, -8, -7, 3, 5, 8. Your range, those are all of your y values. So we have 5, -9, 5, -9, 5. Since those numbers show up multiple times, we only need to write them once. So your range, -9 and +5. Is this a function? Since each x value has only one y value, so your x's don't repeat, this is a function. Explain why or why not. Each x value has exactly one y value. It's okay that your y values showed up more than once. It's okay that those repeat. Okay, and then number 4 here, create a mapping diagram for the given relation, then tell whether it is a function, explain why or why not. So the circle on the left, that would be your domain, and then the oval on the right, that would be your range. So in your domain, we would write our x values, -6, 9, 6, -2, -1. your range, those are your y values. So we have 2, -6, -8, -2, -2. Now I'm only going to write -2 once because that 1, -2, represents all of the -2's that are in the range. Okay, so now map your domain onto your range. So -6 maps to +2, +9 maps to -6, 6 to -8, -2 to -2, and then also -1 to -2. So there's our mapping diagram. Is this a function? This is a function because each value in the domain has exactly one y value in the range.